Okay.
Okay, welcome back. We're still talking sports right here. Channels, TV Sports Center, Lagos, Nigeria. Always a delight to have you join us. We've already started with the Australian Open. So much love for Joanna Konta doing big things for the British tennis family. Yeah,
surely.
Andy Murray also doing big things. So let's get the conversation going. We also told you that the Super Eagles of Nigeria have crashed out of the 2016 African Nations Championship. Not a good one. My guys are waiting to put me on the cross as regards that prediction. No. But let's get you talking on Twitter, our channels _sports, and on Facebook, our channels Sports. You can also send us an email to sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. Yes, we love it when you are involved. You can join the discussion using the hashtag 2016Chan. Yes, it's end of the road for Nigeria, but the show must go on. Let's also make use of the hashtag Super Eagles. What went wrong with the Super Eagles of Nigeria? We want you to assess that team. Talk to us. Who didn't come to the party? Was it a coaching problem? We're still trying to understand. And we can also talk to us using the hashtag D-Tigress. Nigeria has been drawn in Group C for the Olympic qualifying tournament alongside Belarus and South Korea. Do you think Scotland and the D-Tigers team can go pick up a ticket for the 2016 Rio Olympics? That one should also get you talking. And you can also use the hashtag women's basketball, hashtag Australian Open. Asisat Oshoala, she is in the news this morning. What's up with Asisat Oshoala? We'll tell you. Don't go anywhere. And we'll also make use of the hashtag NBA. So much to talk about. Action packs, all the sports. Let's quickly talk about D-Tigress Cecilia. There's a little bit of worry in the sense that these girls, they were on fire after the Afro basket in Cameroon, and then they've had this break now. You think they can bring back that momentum?
Yeah, I think so. You know, the players, they're on break, fine, but they're playing games, except the ones that right here, league hasn't started or not. But the other ones, they've been playing different tournaments and all that across the world, so to speak. In Africa, continental championship, actually ended not long ago, and of course they're playing for their various clubs. But I think they should be able to assemble and of course be able to bring something out of it. When you listen to the coach, he will tell you that, look, these players, they're playing competitive game, most of them, and you can't have all of them like 1 month in camp because clubs might not release them. So what they need to do now, they can just come over like maybe 3 weeks. If they can do that 3 weeks before, it's going to start in June. So maybe the whole of May they can be together, then they should be able to get something out of it. And if you check the group, D-Tigers are in Group C, where you have Belarus, who is ranked 10th in the world, and of course you have South Korea 12th in the world. So it tells you that D-Tigers is 42nd in the world, and of course 6th in Africa. So they are more like, I would say, you have a bigger team, compared to what we have here in Nigeria. Definitely. But the good thing is, if you once you get out of the group,
that's right,
and you get to the last 4, you book a ticket.
That's right.
So you have to play 3 games. You have to play 3 games, and of course you get a ticket. So if they can just do that, that would definitely be cool. It's a tough one, I know. But the way they play, if I can cast my mind back to the game against Angola, the way those girls played, when they know something is at stake, there's just this spirit that comes.
Yes.
And they went all out, and of course they were able to get something, got it the qualification. Because I felt, immediately they lost to Senegal and all that, I felt, okay, that's all for Nigeria. But they just put themselves together and decided to just take it up and, get ahead and pick a ticket for the qualification.
It's world level competition right now.
It is. D-Tigers did it. They did it before. No, I'm not talking about the last qualifier. Olympics, 2012, London 2012 games. They did it. So I think they should be inspired by that.
Yeah, obviously they should be inspired. But then, let's look at what is facing us right now. Right. It's a very tough one. There's a reason why Belarus and South Korea are ranked higher. Than Nigeria. There's a reason for that. So, Austin and Cecilia.
Why is speechless? Say it.
I'm a bit worried like you as well, because I would love this team to really go to Rio.
Yes.
Based on what we saw them play at the Afro Basket Championship,
but I'm not
where
worried.
they were very impressed.
I'm not worried. You know why? Because I have so much confidence in this team. I believe that these girls understand that it will be good for the country to go complement the men that have already qualified. Yes. It will be good for us to have the men and the women's team at the Rio Olympics. Again, I love the way they bounced back when they lost to Cameroon. They met Angola and they were dominant to win at the Afro Basket. They will come together again and tell themselves that if we are beaten Cameroon would have gone on to win and won't be going through this phase.
Yes.
So let's just have fun doing this phase, you know. Yeah, rankings sometimes is good for pundits like us. We come here talk about it. This guy on paper is better. This one, but come on. Joanna Konta is ranked for the 7th in the world.
You've got to show it on the court.
Yeah, and she's doing big things. So these ladies, they can also tell themselves, look, the difference is that this is Belarus, this is Nigeria. We won't take the Nigerian spirit, you know, and fight. Yes. It's going to be a fight. They're not going to go there and say, oh, South Korea ranked 12th. No, we're ranked for the 7th, but we are Nigerians and we won the ticket to the Rio Olympics. Well. And I remember when Scotinaji came here after the Afrobasket, he says, if it's Belarus, if it's Spain, you know, he said they're watching them, they know them. The good thing is most of these ladies are scattered in different parts of the world. They see some of these players play. That's vital. That's good for experience. Except, as Celia said, our home-based players not really doing much. You know, by the time we bring a little bit of the foreign and the Nigerian spirit together, you know,
you get something.
Yeah. One thing is true. One thing is certain though. Preparations have to start in earnest.
Key.
Like it's going to be very crucial for the players. You know, they know the opponents now, so they have to start preparing. The coach as well too. He has to have his scouting reports and spot on the opponents. You know how they play, the strengths, weaknesses. You know, the threats that they pose and all of that. So good luck to the ladies. They will need a lot of luck.
Yeah, a lot of it. Love it. I think the coach, if he wants to have an easy job, he can decide to just stick with the players.
That's right.
You know, who went for the Afro Basketball Championship. Then if he feels some of them are really not doing so well, maybe they've actually, you know, in terms of performance, have dropped in form. You know, they can bring in maybe 2 or 3 players, and if you want to do it, exactly, and if you want to do it, then you should also do it on time, because you know in basketball you just have to have that synergy, understand each other. Absolutely. That definitely helps a lot.
I agree. Hopefully we'll get Coach Scott Inaji to talk to us on the program now that they've seen the draw. What's next for the Tigress? What's next for Nigeria? And Tayo said preparation, very, 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 very important. So we need to get that going. So whenever we have the coach, we'll get to talk to the coach. Okay, let's continue the show now. We'll still stay with the ladies. Cecilia, the ladies making so much news this morning from the Tigress to Asisat Oshoala.
You know, when I saw the news yesterday, I was like, wow, okay, why she live in Liverpool? I think, well, Liverpool just couldn't reject, you know, the bid that they had from Arsenal. Arsenal ladies had to, you know, we're able to, you know, break the clause, so to speak. You know, they were able to break it.
They activated the clause.
Activated the clause and all that. And at the end of the day, she will be leaving for Arsenal. She should have talks with them, maybe this week. And of course, we'll see how that is going to be. Another one is also work permit and all that. Once she gets it, then for this year, she should be able to, like, you know, join the Arsenal ladies. I think that's really good for us.
I think it's a good move. It's a good move. It's a step up, you know, going from Liverpool ladies to Arsenal. If you're going by their performances last year, the Arsenal came 3rd. You know, Liverpool came 7th. So that's a step up in the right direction. The only other teams ahead of Arsenal are Chelsea and Man City. They've got all the monies, so they buy all the best players. So it's a good move for Asisa Oshoala. And you said you're wondering why she's leaving Liverpool. The same question the fans are asking because they believe they haven't seen the best of her. They actually believe she's got a lot more to do. You know, 3 goals in about 12 games last year.
And you know, she had injuries. You know, she had to battle a lot of injuries last year.
Acclimatize, take some time. She's been playing in Nigeria for a very long time. You know,
but it's good for her career.
I think it's really good.
She moved from Merseyside to London. Come
on, it's a good one.
Well, you know what was wonderful, because she loves Liverpool. That's her club. I mean, that's her childhood club. The club that you've always
supported. She'll love the money also. She'll love the money at Arsenal.
She loves the club.
We're talking about professionals.
Of course.
Players,
Robin Van Persie loves Arsenal. Went to Manchester United and says he's supporting that club.
He's been Robin Van Persie's case is different because he has been a Man U fan.
No, but what we're saying is we've seen players leave their childhood clubs.
When left Everton, for Manchester United.
So a bigger one. Asisa Oshoala can go on to achieve great things for the Arsenal. It will be good for the Super Falcons.
It will be very good for the Super Falcons. Just to also let you know that Asisa Oshoala moving to Liverpool became the first lady from Africa to break such records. So Nigerians doing big things. Well done to Asisa Oshoala. Let's move over to the African Nations Championship now, where Nigeria yesterday gave a rude shock to football fans in the country after losing to Guinea by a single goal. I'm still trying to recover because I was expecting that team with all the quality They need to actually make it to the quarterfinals, and they had a good chance to make it.